Hey guys, it's Archon. For the last week over on Twitch.tv, I've been doing some extensive testing on the most efficient way to farm demonic essences. And if you don't know, demonic essences are the new BOA or bind on account mat that will drop from elite packs in patch 1.0.7. You'll use these mats to craft the bind on account gear that could potentially be best in slot for some slots, at least for amulet and gloves, maybe for chest bracers or shoulders as well. So this gear could potentially be very valuable, and it seems like demonic essences is what you're going to want to focus on, especially after you hit 100 Paragon, but maybe even before that based on your priorities. So the patch could be coming out as early as tomorrow, but it might be a couple weeks. We do know that there's scheduled maintenance tomorrow, but as of the time you're watching this video, you probably already know if the patch is out. And once the patch does come out, I'm going to be doing a 24-hour stream, or however long it takes me to get 500 demonic essences. I think it'll be about 24 hours. And so I want to be able to farm them as quick as possible, and so I've tested out the best build, at least for a wizard, the best route, and the best MPs to farm on, and I just wanted to share this information with you before the patch comes out so that you guys can benefit from it as well. So the first thing we started working with is what build I was going to use. I've been doing Archon Wizard for a while now, but I had some suspicion that Critical Mass might be better. And the reason is because Demonic Essences only drop from Elite Packs. And with Crit Mass, you can skip all the white mobs and just kill Elite Packs, where in Archon you have to kill the white mobs just to keep your buff up or you're going to lose it. And I wished that the Archon build would be more efficient, but unfortunately for me, CM is more efficient. So I had to borrow some gear from AMJ, and I'm going to be running CM. Now, I don't know how this applies to other classes, but I imagine any build that's going to allow you to skip the white mobs or just get to elite packs as quick as possible. If all you care about is demonic essences, that's all you should care about is how quickly are you killing elite packs. And so, for example, Barbarian, I would guess that the Whirlwind build would be more efficient because you can sprint right through white mobs and just get to the elite packs, but you should test it for yourself. Just know if you're trying to farm demonic essences as fast as possible, find the build that kills the most elite packs per hour or however long you're playing. Now, if you want to farm Paragon or Legendaries at the same time, then that's fine. Find one that gives you all. Maybe Archon would be better if you're trying to Paragon farm as well, because you're getting a lot more experience than just skipping the white mobs and getting elite packs. But for me, I'm going to be rolling CM. If you're 100 Paragon, I think you should do the same thing, whatever build get you the most elite pack kills. So once I decided on CM, I decided to start testing routes, and the most obvious route seemed to be Warrior's Rest in Act 1. Festering Woods, there's a guaranteed elite pack inside of Warrior's Rest, and there's also a checkpoint there. So you can just get that checkpoint, spawn in, kill the elite pack, leave game, come back in, and just keep doing that. And on MP5, I was getting one elite pack kill every 30 to 35 seconds. I was thinking there's no way you could beat this, but I might go crazy. So I started testing other routes, and I found one route that I think might be even faster than Warrior's Rest. It was for me, at least. I'm not sure if it was for you. You'll have to test it yourself. But I know a lot of you don't want to just sit there killing the one elite pack in Warrior's Rest anyways. And that place was Vault of the Assassin. I tried out Vault of the Assassin in Archon, and I was having a hard time keeping Archon up on the higher MPs, but once I went to CM, it started picking up, and once I learned the best way to farm Vault of the Assassin, it was much faster than anything else I had tried, and about 5% faster than the Warrior's Rest route. So it's pretty close to the Warrior's Rest for me, but because the runs are longer, I won't drive myself crazy as quickly, and it was a little bit more efficient. So that's definitely what I plan on doing when the patch comes out. The best way I found to farm Vault of the Assassin is to go around the outside. So if you don't know, Vault of the Assassin is set up as a square, and at first I was trying just to hug one wall to make it all the way around. It works really well in Whimsyshire, doesn't work well in Vault of the Assassin. What I found that eventually got me very efficient routes is just to go straight to one of the walls. As quickly as you can, get to one of the four walls, one of the four edges, and then just start working your way around. And every time you have an option to turn outwards, to turn into one of the edges of the square, take it. Those are all dead ends, and a lot of times they have elite packs. Just going around the outside, just taking all the outside pads, and then once you make a full circle, you port out of there. You can keep doing that over and over again. I was getting about 56 elite packs per 30 minutes, or 112 elite packs per hour. But of course it will vary for you based on your MP and your gear and your build like that. Compared to Warrior's Rest, I was getting about 108 per hour. So it was really close between the two, but Vault of the Assassin was a little bit faster. Now, if you want to, you can add on to that run. There's another area in Act 2 Black Canyon Mines also has very similar elite pack density. And so I tested it with Black Canyon Mines on the run and without it, and it was about the same. In Black Canyon Mines, you just spawn in and you do a full circle and back at the waypoint. Then you're going to take the waypoint back to town and leave without having to wait 10 seconds. So I think I'll add that on just so I'm not doing the same thing over and over again. I have a little bit of variance in my run, but like I said, I tested it. I couldn't see a difference. Test it for yourself, see if it gives you just as quickly. But that seems to be the best run. Now before that, I tested in Act 3, and I did find there's some areas in Act 3 that have really high elite pack density. So if you want to do Act 3 instead, for whatever reason, I'll tell you the areas I found that have really high elite pack density in order. Number 1 was Sky Crown Battlements. You go to the Stone Fort waypoint and work your way backwards. That has definitely the best elite pack density in Act 3. You get 5 to 6 elite packs. It takes me 2 to 3 minutes to do the run really fast. And in fact, for farming the plans, which drop off bosses when you have 5 stacks of Nephilim, I think that might be the way to go. My plan is, right when the patch hits, I'm going to start doing Stone Fort and then Gome. You start on the Kill Gome quest, do all of Stone Fort, you almost always get 5 stacks, and then go Kill Gome. If you don't have 5 stacks, you can get 1 more pack in Keep Depths level 3. So I'm going to be doing that until I have all the plans I want. You could buy them on the AH if you want, of course, but they'll probably be expensive right when the patch hits. Once I get my plans, then I'm going to start doing the Vault of the Assassin to farm Demonic Essences as quick as possible. If you want to stay on Act 3, I found a route that was almost as fast as Vault of the Assassins. You start, you get the checkpoint at the end of Core of Ariat. So you spawn in there, do all of Core of Ariat, and then you go to Tower of the Cursed, level 1. You do most of a circle there, and you go down the stairs. So there's an elite pack on the stairs, teleport out, go to Tower of the Damned level 1. That's a full circle. You end right back up at the waypoint. Then you go to Keep Depths level 3. That's the one place you could take off. Sometimes Keep Depths level 3 is really good. You get 3 elite packs really fast. Sometimes you get 1, and it takes you a while to find a dead end or the exit. But I couldn't decide. It was about the same. And then end at Skycrown Battlements. Again, Stone Fort waypoint, work your way backwards. And the reason I ended there is because you can teleport right back to town at the end of that run, and then you can teleport out without having to wait 10 seconds. So that that Act 3 run, I was getting about 100 Demonic Essences an hour versus the 112 from the Vault of the Assassin run. So Vault of the Assassin is what I plan on doing, but again, Skycrown Battlements is awesome and a good place to get the plans. Get the 5 stacks of Skycrown, go to Gome. So once I figured out what route I was using, I had to figure out what MP I was using, and that's pretty easy to calculate. All you have to do is take whatever MP you've been farming on, figure out the percentage drop chance for the Demonic Essence, and you can find that on DiabloFans.com. I'll put a link in the description. For example, I was doing MP5, and the drop chance for Demonic Essences is 24% approximately. I could do those Act 3 runs in about 8 minutes, 7 to 8 minutes, but I'll just take 8 minutes to be safe. So I did 24 divided by 8, you get 3. So do that for your own time and percentage, figure out your number. Mine was 3. And then I can take any of the other MPs, divide their percentage by 3. So for example, MP10 has a 39% chance of dropping a Demonic Essence per elite pack. Take 39 divided by 3, and get 13, which means to farm as efficiently on MP10, I have to be doing a run every 13 minutes instead of every 8 minutes. And I couldn't. Runs on MP10 took me 14-15 minutes. And I tried it on MP7, it was a little bit longer, and so MP5 seemed to be the way to go. Of course, you're going to have to do multiple runs, because every run's going to be a little bit different. With that Act 3 run, Keep Depths level 3 is the only one that has much variance, and the Act 2 run, Vault of the Assassins is really consistent, usually 7 to 8 elite packs, but Black Canyon Mines can have anywhere from 1 to 4 or 5 elite packs, so a lot of variance there. The more runs you do, the more accurate testing is going to be. Now, I also included Treasure Goblins as elite packs. I believe they have the same drop chance. We know they can drop from Treasure Goblins. I haven't seen anything as the drop chance, so I'm assuming it's the same as the elite packs. So when I was doing my testing, Treasure Goblins counted as an elite pack for me, and that's really what made Vault of the Assassin worth it over Warrior's Rest. So I would suggest to do that too. Just find what MP you've been farming on efficiently, take that percentage and divide it by the amount of minutes it takes to do a run, take that number and divide whatever MP you want to test's percentage by. That makes sense, like I explained before, and then you can compare MPs that way. So hopefully this will help you guys farm. I really think Vault of the Assassins is going to be the way to go, but we'll see what comes out. I mean, there's going to be a lot of theory crafting, a lot of testing. People are going to find routes. So if you guys find anything, put them in the comments below. I'm sure people will enjoy reading those, and we can kind of bounce ideas off each other and maybe find an even better route. But if you haven't done much testing yet, or you're looking for a route, I really suggest trying Vault of the Assassin. I really suggest trying to find a build that lets you kill elite packs as quick as possible and skip white mobs if you're able to, and then find the MP that you're getting the most demonic essences on. So again, come on, stop by the live stream when the patch comes out. Maybe it'll be tomorrow. You guys probably already know by the time you're watching this video. If not, I'm sure it'll be in the next couple weeks. And I'm going to be getting 500 demonic essences, so it should be a lot of fun. And at the end of it, we'll craft 500 pieces of BOA gear, so that should be cool to see how they roll when we can make that much at once. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video and it'll help you out. Please subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you guys on the live stream.